So the Black Ops Cold War beta has come to a close, and I wanted to give the raw input and feedback about the beta and things that hopefully will get changed within the full game release, because like I said before, this game has a solid foundation. It just needs a few tweaks. So we're going to go over the list that I want to get changed. Comment down below if you guys agree with these changes, and also I want to know if you're going to be playing Cold War this year after playing the beta, just to see how it is, or if you're just going to wait to see other people play it and give feedback. But the number one thing, and this is no particular order by the way, the one thing that needs to change is snipers. Snipers definitely need a rebalance. So far they are just an overall beast of a weapon, and they need to have reworked done. This is just too easy to do on PC, and the thing that I think would help with this is if you reduce the ADS time and add flinch. I think that will really help. Also make it to where the aim assist is just a little bit like less, I guess you could say, to where if you ADS you're not snapping right on to the enemy. And that is a segue into the next thing, aim assist. Now I know I did a whole video on aim assist, and I don't want to stick too long on this, and I want to make this clear as in every video that I am not against aim assist if you're on controller. I just think that aim assist is in a broken state. I know some people are saying that they don't get aim assist or they get very little aim assist, and on PC the aim assist is absolutely disgusting, man. I think it has something to do with the frames, and next gen consoles are coming out and they're going to be on higher frame rates, so I think the aim assist definitely needs a rework. I feel like the more frames you get, the less aim assist you should get. I hope I'm wording that like correctly. Like say you had someone that has 120 FPS and they're on the next gen console and they're on a really good PC, aim assist is so strong. I think that needs to be a rework, whereas on console aim assist is strong at sometimes, but it feels like you're fighting it, if that makes sense. Now I played on both controller and mouse and keyboard, and so the aim assist is just broken, and it just needs to go back to normal aim assist. Bring back the normal aim assist from BO2. Happy. End of discussion. Now the next thing is the mouse input. Those are for playing on mouse and keyboard. There are some mouse input settings. There's like a delay sometimes. It's really weird. It just needs to be nice and smooth and get rid of any like input delay. It's just weird, and it needs to be fixed. Next thing we're going in is improve the netcode. The netcode needs to be really good. We got spoiled with Modern Warfare netcode, because the netcode in that game is actually really good. You shoot, your bullets pretty much connect, and I think that in this game, if they could replicate that from Modern Warfare, I know it's a new engine and everything, but the netcode needs to be 100. Man, the netcode is the most important thing, I think, when it comes to playing a game. If you have a good netcode, it's just a better overall experience. Next thing is going to be player visibility. Now, even on my PC with 160 FPS with maxed out textures, I have trouble seeing people, and I think in order to fix this, just add to where player models pop, because the background, I guess the graphics, you could say, like the maps and the textures on the maps are really good, but player models just kind of blend in to that. So I think the player models need to pop out more, especially in dark areas. I could be looking right at somebody on satellite in the little like turbulence plane, and they're head glitching, and I can't even know they're there. I could be looking directly at them. So I think player visibility needs to be another thing. Fix the visibility, just because when you're playing a fast FPS shooter, arena shooter like this game is, you need to be able to see people. They need to be able to pop out and pretty much just make it to where, like I said, you're not relying on the red name tag, because I do that a lot. I'll rely on the red enemy name tag above their head. And yeah, so next thing we're going to talk about is the hit reg. Hit reg is absolutely off in this game, and it needs to be address so many instances where if it's going for you, it's great, but when it's against you, these gunfights feel absolutely cheating. Cheated. I feel like you're getting cheated. Like, you could be sliding at somebody, and I don't know if you guys notice this, but like sometimes when you're sliding and a player like ducks real fast, they do like a weird movement and it doesn't even look like they're looking at you. So I think that if that is fixed, then we have a really solid game on our hands. Now, some other little features that I would like to see. I really want to have map voting and staying in the same lobby. I really hope that they can just keep that. I know that the devs probably don't have a say over this because Activision, Big Daddy Activision, they have more control over the game. They're a corporation, they want to sell money, and it kind of sucks that Modern Warfare was one of the Call of Duties that did the best, but the multiplayer in Modern Warfare sucks. Modern Warfare multiplayer is not what made the game entertaining. It's actually Warzone, which blew up, and the reason why for that is because it was free to play. So I really hope that we get a lot of multiplayer support this year. Don't get me wrong, I love Warzone. Warzone is fun. I actually think it's better than the Modern Warfare multiplayer, but if we can get the same amount of support in Warzone that we get in multiplayer, I feel like that would send this game to the next level. It'll make more people want to buy and play the multiplayer, because right now Warzone is the main thing people play, and people only play multiplayer to level up their guns. So if we get more support for multiplayer, this game, T1, man, just have the same level of support. Let us stay in the same lobbies. I understand in Warzone breaking up the lobbies makes sense because, you know, it's a new battle royale experience. You have to find a new lobby because people are constantly dying and going in and looking for new lobbies. So I really hope that we can keep the same lobbies in multiplayer, because let's face it, multiplayer is a core experience of Call of Duty, not a battle royale, not the Warzone. Multiplayer is what makes Call of Duty. Warzone came along, battle royale movement came along way later. So with Warzone and multiplayer, maybe separate the two. Just make it to where you want to play Warzone, play Warzone. Warzone has its own category on Twitch, and then multiplayer has its own category on Twitch and like YouTube, because it's just like two different games and they're trying to make it one when they really shouldn't. So that is one thing that I really hope to see. But just that and skill-based matchmaking, I'm not totally against skill-based matchmaking, but just turn it down just a little bit. Just have it to where you have a fun, you never know what experience you're going to get. You never know if you're going to get this try hard sweaties or you're going to get easy lobbies. Right now, skill-based matchmaking was turned up so much. I feel like there's stronger skill-based matchmaking, and with the bad input lag and with the bad netcode, it just makes for a bad experience. So I really hope that we can, you know, push for this game, get the skill-based matchmaking out. And I want to say thank you, devs, for making the game. You guys had 1 year to pretty much make this game, and it came together so well with what you guys could accomplish in 1 year. Thank you. And I know I don't know if any devs are watching this, but I know it's not you guys. Like, don't put any hate towards Tony or David Vonderhaar or any other devs or the team that are working on this game, because they don't have the say when it comes to skill-based matchmaking in the game. We could whine, complain now we want, but at the end of the day, it is actually Activision who has the say-so in that. And the last thing that I want to talk about is, I don't know why we haven't had this yet, but with competitive moving over to PC, there needs to be a anti-cheat. I'm not talking like a Steam anti-cheat. I'm talking like, I don't know if you guys know, like an ESEA anti-cheat or a better Valorant cheat. Activision has the money. I just don't know why they haven't implemented a anti-cheat in this game, because the hackers, I already could see we're gonna have the same problem we had last year when it comes to Modern Warfare and Warzone just being plagued by hackers. And with skill-based matchmaking, the lower tier players aren't going to feel that the hackers, because the hackers are doing really well. But the higher tier players and the skill players, everybody watching on Twitch, you know, Symphony, Swag, Nick Mertz, all those guys, they are going to feel the skill-based matchmaking, and then they're going to see most of the hackers. So if you're saying, oh well, I don't run into any hackers, it's because you're in the lower bracket of skill-based matchmaking, man. Sorry, you're not really that good at the game to where you can experience the hackers. And I've ran into so many hackers in Modern Warfare just because my skill level in that game is, I would say I'm above average. I'm above average aimer. I'm not the best aimer, but I would say I'm above average, and I run into hackers all the time. So that is one of the things that needs to be dealt with in this game. If anything, the top 3 things that I want to see is aim assist fixed, better netcode, better visibility, okay, and then throw an anti-cheat. Top 4 things, I guess. Throw an anti-cheat on that and you have a solid game. The maps are really good in this game. They feel like a traditional Call of Duty maps, and you can run around and it just feels nice. So that's my overall beta opinions. If you guys made it this far, maybe share the video to see and get this out there, so that if anybody's watching this and any devs are watching this, listen devs, I love you. Activision, I really don't like you that much because you really don't listen to your community, the core audience, but you guys are a business at the end of the day, and I understand that. But share this video, guys, tell your friends about it, share it on Twitter, and hopefully we can get somebody. We are a small channel, but we are a powerful channel, and the voices of the masses need to be heard. So as always, everybody, stay blessed and stay humble, and I will catch you guys in another future video. Peace.